I hate cruise food. Welcome to Grumble Goat. I'm Veronique Hurley. This is a show about all the small things that drive Matt insane. This week, it's my grumble. Let's grumble. But here's the thing. The cruise food was all the temptation food that I want to eat all the time. Oh my gosh, it's endless. There's food everywhere on the cruise. Everywhere there was food, and it's fried and it's delicious. And here's the thing, I've been doing Noom, so I've been learning all about food, and I've been learning about portion control, and I've been learning about my cravings, and I've been learning about my psychology and my brain and why I want to eat food and when I have these cravings and what that means, and if I'm stressed out or if I just have my period. I mean, oh my gosh, the cruise food is a vast, endless land of temptation. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I loved it. Oh my gosh, but I didn't love it because I couldn't eat it. I was going to be gone for a month. Are you kidding me? Oh, and you know what? It took everything inside of me not to eat all the time. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing about Veronique. What gets me in trouble is that I eat so quickly because I love eating so much. And then my stomach hurts. And then I'm like, why do I have gastrointestinal issues? It's because I was scarfing my food down. Anyway, here's the thing. With Noom, I'd been getting in a really good habit of eating yogurt. But here's the thing. The yogurt option on the cruise is sugar yogurt. So there's no point in eating sugar yogurt on the cruise because it's sugar yogurt. So why are you going to eat yogurt for probiotics to have a healthy tummy if there's just sugar in it? Like, there's no point. Oh my gosh, I can't even get into the fact that we had a 4-course meal every night, okay? And then I also got dessert. Oh my gosh, so much sugar. There's so many temptations on this boat. It was like everywhere I turned, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to eat everything. And then don't even talk about the alcohol. But they had healthy options. It's not that they didn't have the healthier option. It's just like when you're looking at, hot dogs and pizza and mac and cheese, like, do you really want to go for the salad? So you're like, I'm not going to do that. I hate cruise food. And that's the grumble.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my lesser half, Matt, for a pretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat?
All right. Shake, 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 shake. Grumble, 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 grumble.
Tap. What unbearable grumble are you leading me through today?
Okay, well, I have a series of questions.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Great. No, how you doing? We're off to Cape May again.
Oh my gosh, yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. I got 2 shows coming up.
Yeah, you're going to do a show.
I'm going to do a show in New York City.
Woo! Exciting.
A new show called Honor at Art New York.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I understudy the lead.
Yeah.
And I play a part as well.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It's very exciting.
I'm excited
It's
to
coming
see
up. Check the social media for that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And we're going to be doing a reading in Cape May this week.
That'll be over by the time
it's going to be over. Yeah. I can't see it because it's be over.
It's over.
But
you missed it.
Okay. Now, on this podcast, we have established that you have a morning routine.
Yeah, I have a morning routine.
Yeah, you got the smoothies.
Smoothies, very important.
You could live off of smoothies every morning for the rest of your life.
I love smoothies.
I mean, you practically already do.
Sometimes you're like, I need anything but a smoothie today.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, another smoothie. Let's go.
I can do that for a period of time, but then I have to switch it up. Mm-hmm. So I like to do a little yogurt. I like my Icelandic yogurt, banana. Recently, I've had a smoothie and the granola.
Smoothie and granola?
Normally, I don't have the granola because there's a little bit extra sugar. It's an orange category.
That's the real motivation, isn't it?
In my Noom category.
Oh, that Noom.
Yeah.
Oh, the color coding.
I mean,
it's the
works.
Same as the terrorist color coding warning system.
You're
in orange territory here when it comes to the smoothie.
Well, you can
high alert.
You can only have 500 or something calories of orange. You can have a lot of yellow, and you can have endless green.
Endless green.
Anyway. I'm a little off of my habits because we went on this cruise.
Right. Yeah, that threw everything off.
Yeah. Vacation always throws things off.
It's weird because you're on vacation. You're in a different mentality.
Yes.
It's easy to be like, okay, I won't go to the gym because we're on vacation.
Yes. So how do you generally stay within your routines? Like when you go on vacation generally, what are the things that you like to keep in your diet while also indulging?
I like to remain conscious about food quantity, portion control.
So hard.
Yeah, it's hard. But like sometimes you have a plate that's like more than you need. And so I always like, I eat till I'm satisfied, and then I just stop eating. Like, that's my thing. But when they're serving you a 4-course meal, you're like, okay, I'm done with that plate. And then they come with another plate. And you're like, well, okay.
Well, you ordered it, right? So on this cruise we were on, we had 4-course meals every night.
Yeah.
And that includes dessert.
Yeah. Our waitress learned that I loved ice cream. And so, like, when it came to the dessert thing, I'd be like, I don't need a dessert. And she'd be like, but ice cream? I'd be like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring me that ice cream.
I mean, it was her job to treat us like kings and queens and a part of the royal family.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, the royal family does not eat like that.
No?
Kate Middleton would not look the way she looks if she ate like we ate on the Disney cruise.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess.
No way.
But she also probably has 3 personal trainers.
Right.
She probably has a nutritionist.
She has a routine.
There's instructions for the private chef. When you're that wealthy, you have a team of people that are looking after that.
Right.
It's just completely different.
So how can we manage that when we're on vacation? I mean, we were on this cruise. What did you think about all this cruise food that we were exposed to?
When it came to food, like you were like you got mad at me one morning because I was like, I'm just going to grab a sandwich and we start the day. And you're like, I'm going to go to the sit-down breakfast with your mom and I'm going to be waited upon.
Yeah, no, we got to talk about this.
Okay, let's
talk about all the different places on this cruise that there was food. Okay?
There was a lot of food places.
There was a lot of food because you just jumped to lunch and I was talking about breakfast.
There was a whole ice cream bar. And I made it a point to never go over there because I like ice cream too much.
No.
But at one point I walked over there and they had like 8 different flavors and one of them was banana. And
You didn't have the banana?
I almost lost my will. I was like, but we were well into the cruise at this point, and I'm like, I'd already like broken so many of my food boundaries.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
That I was like, I can't.
They like force you to break your food boundaries.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a great way to put it. I had a lot of food boundaries.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had boundaries.
I love food.
You felt violated by the crew. Your boundaries were violated.
I was like, nom, 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 nom. I did pretty well, but like, holy moly, that was very difficult. Yeah, I'm really impressed that you didn't go for the banana soft served. I mean, I feel like you should have done that.
The thing is, there's so many distractions on the cruise that I just turned around and I was distracted by something else. It just took the willpower to turn around.
So let's talk through the different places that we could eat on this cruise.
Yeah, there was Flo's Cafe.
There was okay, no, now you're jumping to lunch, okay? Flo's was lunch, but they
had
Cabanas.
Cabanas was a giant buffet.
It was endless.
Endless, all you can eat buffet for breakfast. Like that's how you start your day, is a waterfall of food.
Yeah. I mean, they put time limits on it. So it's not like it's like endless all day.
Yeah, not endless all day, but endless in that like while the spigot's on.
Yes.
It's just flowing.
It flows. But here's the thing about the endless, since you have to make food for 4,000 people or something, they have every option known to man. They had bacon, they had eggs Benedict. And then if you didn't like that, which I didn't realize, that I could have just asked them to make me an omelet, which I don't like dry omelets. So like I really didn't want an omelet.
I was trying to keep that information from you. I didn't want you to find the omelet bar.
Yeah, but it would have been healthier.
They would make you any eggs you wanted.
Yeah.
But there was so much to do. I didn't want to waste time at breakfast waiting for an order when all the food was already there.
Oh my gosh, but I love food.
So I was like hiding that from you. I was like, don't tell it.
I love
don't
food.
tell it.
Yeah, but it would have been healthier to order that. But at the same time, if I go to a diner, I don't order the omelets. But the eggs, here's the thing. I love switching up my yogurt with the smoothie with eggs. I love eggs.
Yeah, you do.
I could have asked for
you can ask for anything you want.
You could ask for anything you wanted.
Do you remember what I had every morning we were at Cabanas?
Yeah. Do I remember? Of course I do. Because I stare at you eating it.
What did I have every morning at Cabanas?
You had yogurt and granola and a banana. I wanted to strangle him. I was like, Okay, I'm not going to feel badly for getting one hash brown that definitely has like cheese and sugar and butter all over it, which it was very good. And I'm not going to feel badly about putting hollandaise sauce on these eggs, but it wasn't like runny. It was like sat out on a grill.
Yeah.
So it was like dried, but you're like, but that's the eggs Benedict that they're offering and I want it. You know, I want to eat it.
This is the problem with buffet food.
Yeah.
Like when food is out, like even though it looks bountiful and plentiful, it's like, it's not the food you want. It's not freshly prepared for you.
Food you want.
So I was like, I'm happy I'll get a scoop of yogurt, throw some granola on it. I'm going to have a banana and I'm going to have a great morning.
What's the point of having yogurt if it's sugar yogurt? That was sugar yogurt.
I don't know. Oh
Yeah.
man. But I tell you, they had all the nuts. So it wasn't just granola. It was all the dried fruits, all the nuts.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Even nuts, people don't realize that you only need like 4 nuts. You're like, oh, I'm being healthy by putting this dried fruit on this yogurt and I'm putting these nuts on here. But that's actually not an option. It's not an option. And nuts are orange, okay? Nuts are orange. And part of it was, it's difficult when you're allowing yourself to eat them. You eat them so quickly. And that's this girl's problem.
Okay, well
She loves to eat fast. Well, and I didn't used to love to eat fast.
Yeah.
But I've had to work to savor every single bite. But it's like, even when I like eat that food so fast, because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so good. All this butter is so good. I love to eat all this butter. And then my stomach is like, rah, rah, rah. But I brought my morning complete.
And now this is just breakfast.
I know. This is just breakfast.
Yeah, you seem to have the idea that food is like a limited quantity, as if food's going to run out.
Don't take anything on my plate. It's my food boundaries here.
Whereas, sometimes when I'm filling up the plate, I like to think to myself, how little can I put on this plate and still be full?
Okay, see, that's rude. How little. But like, when you're filling up a plate, see, this is the thing. This is the thing that they've done to us in America, at least.
Big plates.
Big plate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They have increased the plate size so that you subliminally want to fill your plate, so that they're encouraging us to eat more, and then we wonder why our stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if the quote unquote they.
It's the deep state. Okay, it's the deep state of food. The food industry.
The plate
Okay,
size.
They did
to trick us into eating more.
Oh no, they did. But they did. They want you to buy more food.
I think
they wanted to go to waste.
I think Dixie just made the plates bigger because people were asking for bigger plates.
Oh my gosh!
I
think they were like
cabal of lizard men.
It is.
How do we make Americans fat?
No, that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want because it makes us unhealthy, and then we're dependent on a stupid, terrible medical system that doesn't work.
We weren't even in America.
Okay. We were on a Disney cruise.
Okay, we were. Okay,
we
it was
were
American,
on an American
soil floating through the Mediterranean
Sea. Okay. My goodness. The Disney cruise was really, really good at keeping things magical. There was like magical moments that like took me off guard and I started crying and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I believe the first meal we had on the boat was like a 16-course meal.
I cried. I was so happy that I was crying. And Matt looks at me and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm so happy.
There was a lot of food.
Yeah.
There was a lot of food. Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me see what more questions I have for you.
Okay. Great. We're finally to the Q&A section.
Well, I'm just saying. Okay. What were your first impressions of the cruise food?
I think when we first got on the ship, the first thing available was flows. And so we went up and there was all this large cafeteria. It had all this food.
They had pizza. They had hot dogs generally.
Chicken sandwiches,
That's right.
like all these things.
American food.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Yeah, it's weird that while you're on vacation, while you're on a cruise especially, it almost feels like it's a chore to fight against how much they want to provide for you.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
Because that's why you're
it's
there.
It's a battle.
That's what you pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, by the end of the cruise, people were like, oh, can I get you anything else? And I'd be like,
yeah. And then you're like, yes.
Yes, please. I will take the chocolate ice cream.
This has been a bonus episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Veronique Hurley.
I'm Matt Labodka. Please subscribe.
You hate when people say, please subscribe.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
You're in orange territory here when it comes to the smoothie. High alert. We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And, as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.